Every day brings change, and the world puts on a new face. Certain things rearrange, and this whole world seems like a new place. Secretly I've been tailing you like a fox that preys on a rabbit, and I knew that I was captured. What's this whole world coming to? Things just ain't the same. Anytime the hunter gets captured by the game.
Hello, I'm going to continue my series on panthers. This one's on myth about panthers. I'm going to stop for a second, let you stop, and hopefully you press stop so you can read the German. And I'm going to go ahead and bring up the English. Let's go over this. Why do I read it? Well, sometimes my viewer screws up and you're not able to actually see what's on the card. Two, some of you are not good readers. I hate to say that, but you are good listeners. So that should help a little bit. And I'm not being critical, it's just the way things are. Common misconceptions about panthers. First of all panthers are friends or allies. That's wrong. Rather, the opposite is true. In reality, panthers have only one in common. One thing in common. They have left the society of Gore and are kind of outcasts, meaning they don't follow any of the rules. Panthers compete for food, good living spaces, war, battles between panther tribes are therefore not the exception. They want role play too, so basically they're going to go and attack each other, they're going to attack everybody else. Panthers call each other sisters as a myth. Yep, there it goes. Similar Kajira, this type of address is reserved for the closest confidant, so the members of your own tribe. So you don't run around and say sister just because somebody's a panther. Another myth, panthers don't visit cities. It's partly true. It happens that panthers enter a city at night or in disguise to steal goods or free somebody. This happens a lot. A lot of panthers do trade. Usually the city rules forbid outlaws from entering the city, so they'll come in basically in disguise, although the head merchant usually knows that they're panthers. However, panthers will never attack a fortified city. That's not true. I was in a city that got attacked. They even came inside the building for a minute or two. That depends on the group. However, they ended up losing the battle. We enslaved a bunch of them and burned the city, so there's a cost. Arrested panthers generally receive the collar, which is what happened to the girls we took. Same applies to smaller villages. When the panthers want to get a metal arrowhead, they always forced to go to a blacksmith. So village blacksmith is often the first point of contact for forest girls. It's at least conceivable that panthers might attack villages. Yeah, I've been there and done that. The books tell about panther tribes with 200 huntresses. Nothing speaks against a larger tribe threatening a small village or even attacking an emergency. Next myth, panthers do not ally with men. Even the greatest warlords on Gore, Marlius, was allied with the panther tribe to defeat his enemies. But after that, Marlius enslaved this tribe. Like I said, there's a cost for this, which of course was also due to the fact that panthers were too trusting. Note, don't trust a man. And take that any way you want to. Another myth, a man would rather die than submit to a panther. Even Tarl submitted to the girl in the swamps of Port Car. No Gorean would throw his life away, even if somebody said so. By submitting, the warrior loses what's the most important to him, his honor. Another myth, men see panthers as slaves. It's often said that broken panthers the best Kajira because it maintains his passion. Gorean men and women too, on the other hand, are afraid of panthers because they totally contradicts our understanding of Gorean women. The last myth, cities and soldiers attack every panther they see. There are cities which have secret agreements with panthers to get exotic goods. That's what I was saying earlier. There are certain tribes that come in and do trade on a regular basis, even monthly. Likewise, many influential merchants have contacts with Panther for the same reasons. In this respect, the statement's not true. Every warrior knows how dangerous an arrow, wound, or just a scratch can be, so they're not going to take any necessary risks with panthers. On the other hand, a wise panther would avoid the warrior soldier widely. So, basically, it's by the book, the quotes, but on the other hand, like I told you, there are exceptions to what there is. So, that ends this one, and I'm going to do a couple more, and then I'm done with this series.
That's all, folks.